And thank you so much for joining us on this lovely, blustery Estonian winter evening.
Hi, thanks for having me. It's great to be here.
Yeah, thank you so much. We're looking forward to having a chat with you. To start with, I would love to hear more about you. I'd love to hear about the incredible things that you've been doing, your company, and what the plans for the future hold.
Thanks. So, hi everyone. My name is 𝘿𝙤𝙣 Johnstone, and I am the founder of a company called Affiliate Insider. Name says what it does on the tin. We work in affiliate marketing, and we have a boutique agency that helps brands to launch, scale, and grow affiliate programs. We also have a couple of virtual learning summits that we run, one called Amplify, which just happened in January, and another one coming up in June called 𝙿𝙤𝙪, which is really geared to help businesses, brands, and affiliate managers and marketers and publishers come together, network, and learn what's happening in the affiliate marketing industry, because we are so blessed to be working in an industry that is incredibly fast-paced and very fast-moving. So we like to keep all of our partners and colleagues and friends updated. We also have a really cool podcast, which you can go and have a listen to. But generally speaking, absolutely everything that we do centers around affiliate and performance marketing.
Fantastic. What would you say are some of the bigger trends that are going to be taking affiliate marketing by storm this year? Anything to take note of?
Yeah, so there's quite a lot happening in our space. I think the world around us has changed incredibly. We've all come out of a global pandemic. We're looking at the way that we interact online as well. So for me, I think what's very interesting to look at is the kind of B2B partnerships that are happening in the space, where companies are actually partnering with other companies that have symbiotic connections, where we can actually leverage customers and increase sales. And the other key area that I'm very excited about is this space which we're calling micro affiliates, which are actually just really small influencers and ambassadors that can help to grow your brand. And the way that we interact with those partners and the way that we, commercialize those micro influencers or micro affiliates is a whole new economy of scale in terms of affiliate program management. So I think that's going to be incredibly interesting to see how brands leverage those relationships, how they engage with those content curators, and encompass that as part of their affiliate programs this year.
Micro influencers, very interesting. Micro affiliates.
Yeah.
How do you get to that point? So, I mean, this chat that we're having is a bit of a 101. If you're just starting out and you're looking to monetize traffic as an affiliate marketer, what are the steps that you should take to get to that point where companies are contacting you and where you are developing lucrative channels?
Yeah, so depending on what kind of affiliate or partner or publisher you are, I mean, obviously you've got an interest. So you've got something that you have a lot of knowledge on, a specialist niche maybe, and you've got content that you're creating, whether it's on a social channel, or you might even have a Telegram chat group, or you've got a website, good old-fashioned, shop front that talks about the content that you're looking to promote. I think the first step is making sure that you are, creating your affiliate model to build lead generation, because ultimately any brand or advertiser that's going to want to give you money in order to promote their product or service, i.e., give you that commission incentive to earn, they're going to want to know that you actually know how to drive customers to their website. So that mechanic of either gathering a lead, gathering a telephone number, gathering a social media handle, whatever the case may be, is one of the most important things that affiliates sometimes don't do properly. They launch their website and their lead generation and their call to action isn't even above the fold. So it's really, really simple things like that are very, very key. And that's something that brands look at when they look to partner with other influencers, content curators, affiliates, whoever you're looking at. The other thing is also that you have an understanding of how to represent a brand online, so really understanding what the advertising guidelines are of a program and making sure that your affiliate account manager understands that you are going to market their brand in a responsible way. I think those are the two key things that any affiliate program manager really cares about is, can they drive sales to me, and are they going to take care of curating the content around my brand so that they represent my brand the way that I would. And if you can get those two simple things right, your affiliate business will be set up for success.
On that note, what would you say is a fair budget to get started in? Where should your money be going, essentially, when you're first starting out in the first 6 months when you're developing an affiliate brand?
Okay, so if you're talking about the affiliate program, or are you talking about the actual affiliate themselves in terms of the publisher? Because the budgets will be different on either side.
The affiliate themselves.
Okay. So, I mean, it depends on what kind of affiliate model you're going to be building. Like, are you driving traffic on a website? In which case, I mean, the budget could be, $2,000 for a simple WordPress blog. Yes, if you go on tools like Wix or BigCommerce or any of these other great tools that are out there that help you to $150,000 if you're building a really complex, tool or product that collects data and, has a subscription model built in. So it really does depend on what you're doing. But the beauty of affiliate marketing at the moment, and the beauty of becoming an affiliate or content curator or ambassador or whatever you want to call yourself, micro affiliate, is that it costs you nothing to set up a social media channel and create a group. So pick your channel based on what you're good at. So for example, I'm really good at content. I hang out on places like Facebook and LinkedIn where I can actually post content and add links to that content. Not that I am an affiliate, but those are the channels that feel natural to me. If you're an affiliate and you're really good at taking photos, maybe Instagram and TikTok is your jam. Build your community on those software platforms. So it really depends on what kind of affiliate you're going to become, and also what products you're going to be promoting, because or services you're going to be promoting, because you need to think, where are the customers at? Where am I going to get those customers in order to earn the commission that I get from programs that are going to want to work with me? So it's really thinking about your customer first and how you're going to find them and convert them. And then thinking about, do I build a website? Do I build a Telegram community? Do I, create a Facebook private group that offers incentives? What's the mechanism that's going to bring customers to you that you can then convert to your brand?
Absolutely. On that note, could you elaborate a little bit, or maybe provide some expert insight into how one would go about finding an affiliate network, an affiliate program, the difference between the two, as well as the product offerings?
Yeah, so that's a huge question, and hopefully we've got a lot of time to talk about that. So
yeah, maybe we can cut into it a little.
Absolutely, and I think it's a great question to ask. So, as from an affiliate's perspective, if I was an affiliate, the things that I would be looking at is, joining networks that have a lot of programs in, because it simplifies the administration process. So if you're thinking about, you need to log into the program to go get your tracking link, to go pick your creative, to go get your content piece, whatever it is that the brand is offering, you want to have that dashboard as simple as possible. Because if you think about the administration of running your affiliate program or your Telegram group or your Facebook group, you want to be able to pick up offers very quickly and put them live very quickly. So I guess there's the choice, as you said, of working direct with a brand, in which case you're going to be logging into multiple different programs every day to go and change, creative and get new offers and change links and do the things that you need to do in order to convert your customers. Or you think about joining a network. And in the network, you would have multiple programs to choose from, but you're accessing it from one login. And there's one centralized dashboard of reports. So I would highly recommend working with networks, and maybe you work with, 5 or 6 different networks. So you've got 6 logins, but you're actually accessing, 150 different programs that you can test and promote and change and see what works with your customer audience. There is no right or wrong here. It's just about, finding the right niches, partnering with the right partners, and then utilizing those partners to make your life a little bit easier.
Not to give any secrets away for free, but in terms of verticals, I know you're highly skilled in the iGaming sector. You deal with some other very, very brilliant verticals that are gaining traction in the year to come. Are there any other verticals that you would target that you currently aren't targeting? And what? Yeah.
I mean, we work in gaming and e-commerce predominantly, but one of the big verticals that we are picking up a lot of attraction and interest in is the SaaS product model. So anybody that has a technical solution that's selling a subscription-based program, that is a very fast-growing industry in the affiliate space. And strangely enough, also crypto. So in that kind of Forex finance industry. So we work with quite a few crypto clients at the moment. And I find that whole blockchain space, it's like a whole new metaverse, basically. It's like it's Web 3.0. That's what they're calling it. And I think if you're looking at future trends and you're wanting to make sure that your affiliate business is future-proofed I would start looking into those areas to complement what you're currently already doing, and kind of look to get into those markets early. Everybody's talking about NFTs. Are there opportunities to work with brands that are doing things like that, where you can get in early and actually convert and make some money? So always looking at trends is a very important thing in the affiliate industry, because this industry does move so fast.
Would you say, looking at trends aside, would you say that there are tried and tested verticals or products that have been around since, goodness knows when, that you go back to as a sort of a solid strategy? Or would you say that the future lies with crypto and NFTs? And
no, I mean, tried and tested. I mean, the iGaming space has been around for 20 odd years, since time immemorial, and it isn't slowing. If that's not your jam, the e-commerce space is changing tremendously, very quickly as well. And now we're seeing, as I said before earlier, B2B type partnerships, which is it's a niche within affiliate marketing on its own that's growing. So I think, looking at what works with your audience is always going to be number one. It doesn't really matter what's happening in trends. If you've got a certain type of audience set, you want to monetize that audience set as much as possible, you're going to naturally gravitate towards the products and tools and industries that work for those audiences. But I think keeping an eye on the future is always a good business proposition for any affiliate. So I would say let your data drive those decisions for you. Don't just necessarily change on tack just because there's a trend that's happening, but keep your eye on the ball and see what's coming next. Because even 5 years ago, we didn't know about influencers. It was literally only 5 to 7 years ago that influencers started happening. So, it's not overnight, but it is pretty quick. 5 years goes by really quickly, and trends change very fast in our industry. So just making sure that you keep aware of stuff like that is important.
No, absolutely. It's vital. You mentioned reporting what are the metrics that you look out for the most? What in your mind is a well-performing campaign, apart from the monetary benefits, of course?
Impressions, clicks, conversions. So impressions, clicks, sales. Those are the main metrics that anybody should be looking at in their report. Not depending on what kind of campaign you're looking at, obviously, but click to conversion rate is the first thing that you want to look at, because if that's not performing well, then there's something wrong, or the offer isn't right, or it's not targeted properly. So I always tend to look at stuff like that. I also look at repeat purchases. So depending if it's an e-commerce type business or a gaming business, for example, which offers lifetime revenue share, you want to be looking at, not just giving clients a quality customer that comes by and purchases one time, but a quality customer that comes back and repeat purchases. Not so relevant for e-commerce, but very relevant for gaming, especially how the commercial models work. So keeping an eye on those numbers is incredibly important. And I think also, your KPIs and what you think a campaign should be performing at might not be the same as what the client actually thinks. So having those conversations with your partners, with your brand partners, is very, very important to understand how you should be delivering. Maybe one client thinks, a conversion rate of 10% is fantastic, and another one would be expecting you to do 20%. So just understanding different industries and understanding different offer types and talking to your account manager is incredibly important, because you can save yourself a lot of angst. You think you're under delivering, and actually the client thinks you're amazing. So, and every industry is different as well. So I've had the pleasure of working across multiple industries, and a 5% conversion rate in some industries is phenomenal compared to others where they're expecting you to deliver 45%. So just understanding your numbers is just as important.
You're going to hate me so much for this next question, but how long would you say, that's a terrible question, how long would you say before you start as an individual affiliate, let's say, you've just started out, how long before you start to see returns, would you say? I know there are a number of factors that fall into line there, but
it depends on the industry. Yeah, it's like how long is a piece of string, right? You could start a Facebook community and have 1,000 people in it if you work really, really hard within 3 to 4 weeks, depending on your marketing strategy.
For sure.
I launched a LinkedIn newsletter and had 1,600 signups within a week. Okay, so depending on what industry you're in, what content you're writing about, how popular that content is, it's how long is a piece of string. But here's the kicker. Here's what I've learned over 20 years in the industry. is you don't have to have 1,000 clients. You only need to have 100 that convert. So it's not about the number of people that you have that's important. It's about how many of them are going to buy and earn your commission. So if you are highly targeting your marketing campaigns, you can never fail. Because if you're putting out stuff that brings you the right quality of customer, you are going to be able to monetize that customer with,
Gotcha.
maybe 1 or 2 or 3 different types of offers before you do. But the main thing as an affiliate is that you find the right customers for the products that you're selling or the services that you're selling, and you keep those customers happy. You add value in that sales chain, because that's what any brand is looking for from their partners. What value do you add to that sales chain?
Absolutely. What would you say are some of the myths to affiliate marketing?
Oh, myth busting, my favorite subject.
Yeah. I mean, there's so much talk that you can drive a chrome-clad Lamborghini overnight, and and you can work from the Maldives, and
yes, you can. You can work from the Maldives. You can walk around barefoot in the sand.
How realistic is the dream? Is the affiliate marketing dream?
Affiliate marketing is a lot of hard work. There are a few people that do strike it lucky. They get into a sector at the right time. They are very knowledgeable about the sector that they're promoting. They maybe have very good skill sets in terms of digital marketing or content writing or whatever it is that they've done to get big quick. But it is not a quick process. This is a long haul. It's about finding value, seeking out niches, providing extra incentives to clients, just adding another layer in order to help that client convert to the brands and products that you're promoting. So there is no get rich quick scheme. It's a lot of hard work. It does provide a lot of benefits. So you get to work the hours that you want to work because it's online. You can do it whenever you like. And that's where I think a lot of this, look at me, I'm on the beach walking. Yeah, but I'm also working 8 hours a day. It's so I can take a picture of myself on Instagram anyway, but I'm actually grinding 14 hours a day behind that. So this is not a job for the faint of heart. And I think people that fall into the affiliate marketing industry come from a multitude of different areas. Some people segue into it by accident. That's kind of what happened to me 20 years ago. But I find once you're in, you either love it or you hate it. It's like Marmite. You either love it or you hate it, Vegemite, whatever you want to call it. And once you're in, you tend to stay in because it is such an awesome industry to work in. And I mean, I wouldn't want to be working anywhere else. I always say affiliate marketing is like my first love. I fell in love with my job before I met my husband, and I've loved my job longer than what I've loved my husband. So, and he knows it. So, I mean, I've said it before, but it really is. It really is one of the most awesome industries to work in because it is so diverse, so fast moving. And if you are like me, who I have a very short attention span, I'm always looking at the next thing, and I like learning about new things. And this is really a great industry to work in because you will keep on learning. 20 years in, and I'm still learning, and I hope I never stop.
Speaking of learning, if you could give any advice to close off our interview, if you could give any advice to affiliates who are just starting out, what would you say to them?
Establish a rapport with the brands that you're working with your account manager, the brands that you're working with as early as possible, and explain your business model too, because whilst it takes a while to actually get human contact at many big affiliate programs, so you kind of have to deliver the numbers before they want to talk to you. If you can find networks and account managers and people that actually have a more humanistic approach, so work with some smaller brands who will give you the insight, the data, the customer support that you would need as an early starting affiliate in these programs. Work with those brands. Don't try and head just for like the big blue chip brands where you're just another number. You're like one of 1,000 affiliates in their program. So start with brands that are actually going to grow with you and build your rapport early, because the single most important thing that an affiliate has is their account manager. Like, you need to really be on a good first name basis, telephone call basis, if you can, with the brands that you're working with. So establish rapport with those brands, seek out the account managers that work on those brands, get personal, go meet them at events if you can get to events. I mean, I really think the most important thing that affiliates should do is get out and network. They really should be networking with people and telling the story behind their affiliate business, because often that can break through barriers and get you commercial deals that, just as simple, that the email conversations just can't. So get out there, get out from behind the screen from what you're building. If you can't do it, hire a salesperson who can do it for you, and go and relationship build, because this industry is really built on relationships, and relationships matter. They get you places, they open doors.
Last question. Any resources, events, seminars that you personally recommend? I know which one you're going to mention. I'd like you to speak more about it, please.
Yeah.
But are there other resources, tools, software, blogs?
I have loads. So I am known in my team as a bit of a SaaSaholic. So if there's a SaaS tool that I can buy and have a subscription to that's going to make my life easier or automate something, chances are I've bought it. So I really should be an affiliate for SaaS tools, something that I am thinking about, since I'm now a macro influencer, not a micro influencer anymore. But events, very key. Depending on what industry you're in, there are loads of affiliate events, from, Performance in, IGB, Affiliate Summit West East, the conferences, AWC in Dubai. I can list loads and loads and loads. And there are directories. In fact, there's a directory on our own website of all the affiliate events that we attend and that we don't attend. So if you want to have a look, take a look at that. It's what's your poison? Like, where do you want to go in the world? Pick a country and go network at an event. There will be one everywhere you look. So I think events are important. We run our own event, which is called 𝙿𝙤, and it's happening in June this year, and it's virtual. And the reason why we want to run it virtual is because we want to reach as many people as possible. I know some people prefer in-person events, which is great. Get yourself out to at least one a year. Try and get yourself out to at least one in-person event a year. But network at every single online event that you can get to, because that's where you make your connections. And what I just said, relationships count. Go and relationship build with people. Tools, I have a list on my website. I think there's 21 tools that I use, and you're welcome to go download that somewhere. Nice. I can share the link with you guys. But if you're ever looking for a tool, please hit me up, because I promise you I've either used it or am using it or can tell you not to use it, one of the two, and I'm happy to share. So there's hundreds of tools out there for affiliates, and there's a very good website that, you'll have to check the URL, but it's called betalist.org, I think, or beta.org, one of the two. And new SaaS products, I'm actually addicted to it. Like, new SaaS products come up on that page, and I'm like, oh, what does this do? Can it automate?
This is a passion.
And my team is like, they're like, no more subscriptions. Like, we don't need any more. We've automated everything. We don't need any more. So I love looking at new tech,
Yeah.
And there's loads in the affiliate industry, and there's loads for, website plugins and, all of that kind of stuff. So, go check it out.
Boom. How can we reach you?
Very easy, on my email. So 𝙿𝙤𝙧, Johnstone, so just my initials, @affiliateinsider.com. Or I'm always hanging out on LinkedIn. So you can LinkedIn message me, or you can email message me. Those are the two best places to get hold of me.
Amazing. 𝙤𝙤, Titan of affiliate marketing. Thank you so much. It was,
Thanks, I love
a
that.
pleasure to speak to you. Really, great pleasure. And
Thank you so much.
Forward to the future.
Have
a wonderful afternoon. And,
you too.
Chat to you soon.